Hello viewers, welcome to My View with FCA. Hope you all are doing great. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you once again. And if you have anything to discuss with me, my email is adecrownfca@gmail.com. adecrownfca@gmail.com. Once again, welcome. So today's topic I want to talk about is the Nigerian president shot an aspirant.
Showore? Is it in that car? Is Showore in that car? In which car? Basha. Yes, sir. Showore has just been shot. He has just been shot right now as I'm speaking to you. Was shot by that woman. That woman. She's an SCP.
I swear this woman was suffer. She was suffer.
No, don't worry. I want to know where it's alright. It's in Marshall's car.
Yes.
Alright, I will join. Marshall! No. On your leg. This is it. Showore was shot. That woman is she's the SCP. She's the SCP. You know very well.
Same woman who has always.
This is what Nigeria has turned to.
I've just been shot by police officers. Yeah. The woman police officer who came and shot directly on my thigh. This gunshot, this wound. We headed to the hospital. Yes. Don't worry. Yes. I have a picture. Yes. Assessing at the hospital, please. Just swelling on the hospital.
Shot directly.
This woman. Yes.
Directly. She's gone.
Then I've just been shot by a CSP of Nigerian Police Office Nigerian Police Force. Shot me on my thigh. Yes, on my my guy. Just
Showore has been shot on his leg. Please break the news. Showore has been shot on his leg. Break the news. Yes.
let's focus on
We're
that.
heading to the hospital now. Masha, what's the name of the officer?
Hello? Send me a note. Send me a note.
The protest is taking place at Unity Fountain, but the police have been cleared out to disperse people. Immediately they shot Showore, people dispersed.
And then the speech of the president a day afterwards that the man was shot. This man that was shot is a presidential aspirant. Let me start by reading what I have been able to put up concerning this issue. So you are watching My View with FCA. Welcome once again on board. Nigerian presidential aspirant Omoyele Showore was shot by the Buhari administration following the command of the dysfunctional Nigerian president Muhammadu Buhari. Omoyele Showore, a Nigerian human rights activist, pro-democracy campaigner, and former presidential candidate, was shot in the thigh while he was just standing with others without any arms and ammunition on them. On May 30th, 2021, Showore was shot following an order of the failed Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari administration. In 2019, Showore contested as a presidential candidate, and in order to silence him, the Buhari administration on August 3rd, 2019, arrested Showore by the State Security Service for alleged treason after calling for a protest tagged Revolution Now. On May 30th, to back this action of being shot, to back his action up, the disqualified President Muhammadu Buhari made an announcement the next day, May 31st, 2021, that they know how to handle people that do not want the 2023 election to be held. That was on May 30th, he was shot, and May 31st, the president made this announcement, which I see as a sick announcement.
It is very clear that they intend to make sure that this administration fails. I'm getting good intelligence report on daily basis. The question of insecurity in the country is being mentioned all over the world, not only here in Nigeria. But I believe there are Nigerians that will attempt at least to be fair. By what I believe, that I will run the country according to the Constitution. Now, with all these people who want power, whoever they are, have they proved that I was not following the Constitution? Well, am I not leading the country according to the Constitution? What do they want? So whoever wanted diversion or destruction of the system at this point, I think will soon have their shock of their lives. I think we have given them enough latitude. They have made their case. They just wanted to destroy the country. Simple. Because what do they want? And we are concentrating on infrastructure because no country or institution can be developed without infrastructure. Now, for those of us who are unfortunately in the field for the 30 months of the Civil War, to see the carnage of how we kill ourselves, at least 1 million people, I think those that are misbehaving They were either too young, they didn't know what happened. But for those of us who went through all these things, we can't understand. So we will treat them in the language they understand. So I feel for your understanding and so on. We are going to be very hard sooner than later. We have done our best, change the service chiefs and the IG. We allow them time to go around to make necessary changes for them to be firmly in charge. We'll try and give them the resources they require, and we will demand security sooner than later. I thank you very much for your presentation. I assure you that this administration will do whatever we can do for you, so that we don't give anybody excuse to blame us that we don't want to go or we want to have a third term.
Because as we all know, everybody are crying and shouting on the lack of security in Nigeria and how a lot of people have been kidnapped, how the return our girls were kidnapped, bring back our girls, how they were kidnapped, how many people have been kidnapped, how people were kidnapped in schools, how churches were burnt, how people were burnt, people traveling from the north to the south or to the east, how they go about destroying people, how Boko Haram has been on since 2009 and nothing has been done. So now his target is to silence the youth, to silence a man that is 50 years old, that has witnessed, just like me, since over 30 years, over 40 years, witnessed how Nigeria has been sick, to the extent that you can't even be able to say people should follow you to your country, because other nations are saying to their citizens not to go to Nigeria because of insecurity. Let us not forget quickly how MKO Abiola was killed after he won meritoriously in 1993 election of June 12. The result was annulled and he was arrested and ended up being killed in prison. The same way Showore was arrested in 2019. And they wanted to kill him. That's what they're trying to do. That's why they shot him. They want to kill him because he's from the West and he's saying that enough of this kind of administration that is very insensitive to the cry of the nationals. With this, many other insecurity, killings, kidnapping, no freedom of expression, unemployment, no social security benefit for the citizens, and many more. No good health. He himself have to travel to London when he needs to go for medical checkup. That is how bad it is. "75% of the people of Nigeria are saying there should be no more Nigeria, and the 2023 election should not hold, since there is no more a nation called Nigeria. Rather, we should subdivide the so-called Nigeria into 4 cardinal countries, which we were pre-colonial era. We were 4 nations before the devil called Lugard came and joined us together. And ever since, he bettered the nation and named it Nigeria, and said the northerners that are so illiterate and very dogmatic should be the leader under Tafawa Balewa. And they are just 25% of the nation. They had been stealing, killing, destroying, and tormenting the remaining 75% of the population. Out of 100, they are 25%, because the nation is divided into 4: south, west, east, and north. But they want to be the one to steal everything in the national purse. These other 75% are the ones that produce more than 99% of the educated ones in the Nigerian country. And we are the ones that travel all over the nation. These other 25% are illiterates, beggars, lazy people that don't want to work, but just to eat where they do not sow. And they bring them, even as illiterate as they are, to come and be head over those that have PhD in government employment. This has been on every section and sector of the federal employment or federal agencies. They want to make them to be the head of the military, the head of the police, the head of everywhere, even though they are illiterate. You will hear the clip of the president. He cannot even call infrastructure. I mean, only can you sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́rọ̀ dá lẹ́nu yàn kó dá ṣáká. I don't know how they get to meet this man and they make him the president. And they would leave those that are well educated, well grounded, and would not allow them to be there. But the illiterates that cannot even pronounce their name, not to talk of pronounce other people's name or pronounce other words, they are the ones that will be the president. Because they know they can equip their people, they have ammunition. You can't meet an Hausa man without an ammunition. They go with weapons everywhere. They are the ones killing, kidnapping, doing everything. Northerners are just waiting for the opportunity to fire, kill, steal, destroy, because among these 25%, only 5% are a little bit prominent. So all the others are just obedient servants who are ready to destroy anyone to protect their 5% masters. Why are they not prominent? Because they lack education. They refuse to go to school. They are the ones that said their children should not even be 13 years before they get married. They engage in child labor. And they are the ones that we have 12 wives. 12 wives, 2 million children. That is the kind of life they live. They don't count education as anything. All they want to do is to produce and eat from where they do not sow. Let the West and the East go. We are ready to go. Our children and our young ones, our graduates are suffering with all the education and investment that their parents labor to educate and build the future of their children. They come out of the university with no hope of a better future. No jobs, no capital to start a business. The government is not helping anybody. Some are opportune to flee the country. We all became fugitives on asylum in other countries. We all ran away. Some are opportune to run away from the country, but some are not even given visa. Some don't have the opportunity. 30 years ago, I was a young graduate, and I know how hopeless the economy was. Year in, year out, the future is getting dimmer. Let's talk about Dubai. In our very present eyes, Dubai was built. Dubai was made an island. The same way it was built, we can also rebuild these other 3 nations. All we want is, let us be on our land. No more one Nigeria. Let us have Yoruba nation, Igbo nation, and the South too. Let everybody manage their natural resources. We talk of the United Arab Emirates. Everybody are in their country. Let us be in our separate country. We don't even speak the same language. We are not even the same kind of people. Our thinking and our mentality is different. The Northerners are majority Muslims, and they are kind of Muslim. They are illiterate. They don't want to do anything than to be begging and to be procreating without working and living in a very dirty environment. They don't improve their lives. The quality of life is so low. Our mentality is different. If they want to be permanent beggars, let them remain there. They already build Abuja for themselves. They already build Abuja. They already use all the funds we have to build so many things for themselves. Let them go with it. We are okay. The northern, the western, the east, and the south, we are okay. Even if they don't give us anything, any federal benefit, we are okay. Let them just steal everything for themselves. All we want is to be able to have peace on our land. To be able to sleep and have peace and stop coming and raiding us, either with Boko Haram, the Fulani herdsmen, or this or that, kidnapping, killing people. The north is already built with the federal funds. So let Buhari and all those from the south, east, or west who want to still remain one Nigeria, let them go with him and be living in Abuja. Let us just go. Let the Yoruba nation go. Let us go. Yoruba nation is moving forward, and all those bastards in Yoruba land that want failed Nigeria, they can go to Abuja with Buhari and the Boko Haram people and live there with it. They already built a road that will be leading them to Niger. Let them go to Lake Chad and to Niger. Leave us in the south. Let us be in peace. Leave us in the west. Leave us in the east. Since 1960, this has been too much. The Nigeria we see today, we will no more see. For God will build 4 separate new nations out of it. We do not even need any funds. I already said it. And all we want is our separate nations. We just want to be able to manage the little resources that we are left with and grow it up. If Dubai can make it, we can make it in the west. We can make it in the east. We can make it in the south. And those that want to still be with Nigeria, let them go to Abuja and live with them in the north. All we want is to have peace, so that our children will have a great future, so that we can be able to rebuild. Before they start spending money, we've been spending cowrie. We've been trading in the West. We've been trading. If we want to go to our land and remain in our land in peace, and let them not come from the north and come and be disturbing us and be making our life miserable, that is all we are asking. We just want to be alone. We don't want one Nigeria anymore. We just want to be a Yoruba nation and be identified. When they built Buhari, when they built Dubai, people identify with them. It is the same. If you still want to trouble us after we decide to go, the same way the Egyptians intend to follow Israel to the promised land, it is the same way that God will deal with you. If you come from the north to come and torment us again, you will all capsize. We have Odo Ogun, Odo Oshun. We have Odo, we have Lagos too. We have Ocean in Lagos. The same way the Egyptian capsized in the Red Sea, the same way people that want to torment us anymore, they will capsize. There is no 2023 election. All we want is let us be on our separate lands. This is too much problem. The blood of all the innocents that have been shed will petition God into action. Enough is enough. Otoge. Let me tell you a little bit more about Dubai. The earliest written record of Dubai is accredited to Mohammed Al Idris. The president of Nigeria now is Mohammed. Let us go, Mohammed Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari, leave us alone. Let us go. Who mapped the coast of the UAE in the 10th century AD, built in 1787. Since 1960, our own. The major turning point in the history and the fortune of Dubai was the discovery of oil in 1966. I was born in 68. So if Dubai can start making it from 1966 till this present moment, why can't Nigeria make it? And if Nigeria cannot make it, then that is it. Let us have Yoruba nation. Let us have Igbo nation. Let everybody be on their own. And we will be able to figure out with the natural resources that we have. Coupled with the joining of the newly independent country of Qatar and Dubai, they create a new currency. That is what we want to do. We want to create our own currency. The Riyal, after the devaluation of the Persian Gulf, since Naira has failed, we want to create our own currency, which had been issued by the government of India. India was the one giving them the money before. They now created their own money, and their economy became bigger. This enabled Dubai to rapidly expand and grow. Once the first shipment of its oil was made in 1969, the future of Dubai is an autonomous state. The future of Dubai as an autonomous state was secured, and its ability to dictate policy in later years in the UAE. Despite the international turmoil over the cost of oil, Dubai is already considered to be the Hong Kong of the Middle East. When the world's oil supply runs out, Dubai will survive in a new oil-free world. Commercial activity in Dubai region will simply grow instead of wither, because Dubai was a major trading center centuries before oil was known to even exist. So we in the West, we may not have oil, but the little we have is okay. We just want peace. We want to live on our lands in peace. That is just what we are asking for. We will manage the resources we have. We are hardworking. We are not lazy. We will build our nation. If Dubai can be built, we will build our nations. The West will build themselves. The East will build themselves. The South will build themselves. All that they have stolen is enough. Let them just keep it with them in the North and don't come and bother us anymore. Guess what? This is my view. You're watching My View with FCA. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Bye.